Allen here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
No one covering.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Fears with it. Pass to Misi. To the inside. Here's Bay. Back to Misi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fears with it. Curry meets him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
He hits both from the strike. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Misses in close.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
It's deflected and stolen by Bay. To the left wing. Pass to Jones. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green in the post. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
How about the move by Draymond cooking the defense? I see you with the handle.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Curry. Butler with the steal. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Pass to Misi. Just 5 to shoot. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Podziemski finds Kuminga. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Jones. And they get it. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Podziemski, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen away. There's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Stephen Curry. Averaging 29 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Kuminga, and there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Kuminga. Butler against Jones. Lock at 6. Terrific swat. They recover it. Here's Podziemski.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good there off the double clutch. Here's Spears. Jones finds Bay. To end the drought. Hits it from three-point range. Bay's got 5 now.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Fear. Shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Great open look there. He's got 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Misi. Kuminga against Bay. To the left side wing. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And Misi throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by New Orleans.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Jones looking for an opening. To the right side. Here's Bay. Green with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry kicks to Butler. Curry against Bay. Charity stripe shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 11.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in. And Poole subbed in for Fears. To the paint, and stolen by Horford. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Spencer. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 9. And here is Bay. 11 points last game. They set the screen. Poole. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Green kicks to Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Drives to the hoop. Green breaking loose. Healed with the bucket. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Queen. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Poole. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You got to keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Poole. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler. And the Warriors making a change here.
Trace Jackson Davis. Moses Moody.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Queen. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Healed outside. Horford with the screen on Poole. Healed from outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. Unloads. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Poole with no one around. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
I catch and shoot. Poole's always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Spencer, the pass to Butler. Now Horford from deep. It's hauled in by Queen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Going inside. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Butler feeling out of it. On the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Butler's got his second basket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
We've got Kevon Looney. Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Queen in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You just got to be up
on Butler at all times. One of the more efficient scorers in our game.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Jimmy Butler quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 10. The driving Jimmy Butler. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Looney with it, working on Horford. Now, Poole, he has 7. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot from deep three-point land. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Looney with the bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Horford. Here's Jackson Davis. To the middle. In the paint, Butler.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Santos. Still without a basket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Looney. Jones in the post, defended by Butler. And it's in there. Now here's Hield. 5 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Over Jones. And the Warriors miss again. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great recognition of the mismatch of using the smaller defenders.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 14 points.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Pass to Looney. And here's Jones. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Now here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Pass to Looney. Now Fears. Here's Queen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Off target on the 15-footer.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Curry passes to Butler. Inside, Horford kicks to Curry. Over Fears. A shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Looney. They double him with Butler. And stolen by Butler. Green left side. Over Fears. And Green gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Now, here's Butler. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Looney. And here's Jones, defended by Butler. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change. Misi's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Al Horford. On the wing, Jones. Last game he had 13. Shot clock at 6. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Outside Curry. Jones against Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Takes it from 10. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Curry. Jones against Butler. Takes the 3. That's good from Fears on the assist by Jones. 7 points for Jeremiah Fears. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. And Fears pulls it down. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Defended by Kuminga. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pelicans with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Curry. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Bays checked in for New Orleans. And the Warriors also making a change. Al Horford is checked in for Butler. They get it back. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Fears. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bay against Green. Now here's Bay. He's guarded closely. Jones, that's for 2. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 11. To the inside. Green dishes to Curry. To the wing on the left. Podziemski with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing calm.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Podziemski. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Spears. Guarded by Curry. Pass to Nisi. Now Bay. Lets it go with a 3. Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Now Nisi. Here's the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we finish one half of basketball. The Warriors on top, up by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Curry's been giving the defense headaches all night. They're scrambling to contain him, but so far he just keeps finding his shot.
And let's not forget his teammates, helping to set him up time and time again.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Warriors leading by 12. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Here's Spears. And slam dunk by Spears.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Butler loves the three-point look.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Here's Spears. Guarded by Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Bay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's 13 points for Jeremiah Fear.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Butler finds Pajemski. Outside, Kuminga. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Bay. And stolen by Butler. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Green with a screen for Butler. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you guys.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Jones. He's got 8.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Bay with it. Defended by Kuminga. Bay passes to Jones. Pulls up. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Jones has got 10.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Stolen by Jones. And Fears has it in the corner. Pass to Misi. New Orleans moving the ball around. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Curry. To the middle. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Fears, guarded by Curry. Kuminga against Bay. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 8.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
Butler against Jones. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Outside Curry. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fear, guarded by Curry. Pass to Bay. There's a good screen. Back to Misi. And Misi throws it down.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Here's Pajemski. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Jones against Butler. From deep three-point land. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. Pass to Fear. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Butler. On the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
After Bay. There's the pick. Jones against Butler. Jones, no luck. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now here's Green, defended by Misi. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Outside, Jones, pass to Bay. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Butler. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. With the drive. That's good from Fears on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. From the arc. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Now Fears. Now Misi. Inside. And Misi throws it down.
Man, that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he can attack.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Oh, superb touch by Curry on the floater.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Bay with a screen on Curry. Over to the wing. Bay against Kuminga. Pass to Fears. Shoots over Curry. Fears' shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Butler into the lane. Butler sees a gap and drives in.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Pass to Bay. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Ripped away. And now the Pelicans on the break. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Over to the left wing. Pass to Heel. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Rowe. And here is Horford. 6 to shoot. Rose shot is good. Rose got his first points of the night.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
Pass to Queen. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Rowe. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's got a clear path. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Just exploding up the floor. Hill gets out ahead in transition to secure a bucket.
Here's Queen. Back to Poole. Pass to Alvarado. Overhealed. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. Trey Murphy is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Queen in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Spencer. Back to Butler. Three-pointer, Heel. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hill. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
They set the pick. Looney down low, working on Horford. And Queen gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Butler. That misses off the backboard.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Poole, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Right side, Butler. Pass to Spencer. On the wing, Heel. Guarded by Poole. And another 3 for Golden State.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Heel.
Here's Queen. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And that one misses. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Hield. Outside Butler. A nice shot by Spencer.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Poole. Launches a 3. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The D has to be more careful because Poole, look, he excels at drawing contact on the way out.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Now here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Butler nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 14. Poole outside. Back to Alvarado. Here's Messi. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Curry. He's defended by Alvarado. Horford sets a screen for Hield. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hield's got 8 points in the quarter.
How about Buddy Hield? He just keeps pouring it in. They should work it to that man every trip down the floor right now.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Hield. Butler from outside. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Queen. Guarded by Kerr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Green bounce pass. Outside Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
How about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Horford. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's Spears. That shot, no good. Warriors leading by 14. Green kicks to Kuminga. On the wing, Green. Defended by Messi. Now Podziemski. Misses the layup. Pass to Fears. Here's Messi. And here's Bay. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the wide open shot from Green. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Here's Bay. Green with the block. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Here's Bay. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Green passes to Kerr. Green with a screen for Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Fears. Butler against Jones. Over Butler. Jones, no luck.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Butler. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jones, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside, Kuminga. Butler against Jones. Butler up top. And he banks the layup in.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Pelicans trail by 18. Fears with it. Here's Bay. Jones with the screen on Kuminga. Now Jones shoots. Butler with the rebound. Outside Kuminga. And stolen by Bay. And he lays that one in off on the breakaway.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
Now Pajemski. Curry looking it over. Puts it up from 12. Basket is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Fears with it, guarded by Curry. Now Bay. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Fears. Off target from outside.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Butler.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Now here's Hield. Floats it up for Kuminga. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hawkins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Alvarado. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Spencer. He's defended by Alvarado. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Assisted by.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in